What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Veronica. Sorry if you could not see an intro in the beginning of this video. Is just that I feel like intros are just too cliche. So anyways, let's just get into this video. First thing I do when I get home is I just take off my shoes and put them away. This time will be around 5 or 6 p.m. So then I'll just head into my bedroom, and then because I was outdoors, I'll usually put on change and then put on something more comfortable. It's really hot and humid here in China. It's September still, but it's autumn, but it's still just super hot. So like put on something more open, more comfortable that I can move around the house and checking out myself, you know, fixing myself here and there. Head over to my kitchen, but before I do anything, I like washing my hands. Just touching food with clean hands, just I don't know, it just makes me feel healthy or something. To my fridge, as you guys can see, that's a fridge. Yep, that's a fridge, not something else, it's a fridge. And then just pick out something. Today I picked out the chicken that I had marinated earlier this morning. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be having for dinner. So tonight I'll be making some chicken and pasta. So you guys know the drill of how to make pasta. You start boiling your water and then you wait, you know. But I like to set the mood, so I like to light a candle and just pour myself a glass of wine, you know. I don't know, but you know. Anyways, I just pour myself a glass of wine. I like to drink my wine at least every evening during the weekend. Not weekdays. I don't know, make that mistake of drinking on weekdays. And then I'll just be chopping up my chicken, getting it ready while oh my gosh, what are you doing, Veron? Am I dancing right now? I don't even know what I was listening to. But anyways, so I'm just getting my chicken ready and my water boiling. And then I just pour some of this Italian pasta. I don't even know what this is made out of, but it's some green pasta. I forgot what it's made out of. I'll read. I will leave the names in the description box if you guys want. Anyways, I just add some of that, and you know, I wait for it to cook. Pasta is cooking. I like to find something to do. I like to multitask, because if I have to wait for pasta to boil, I'll literally get bored and just go crazy. So I'm currently reading this book called A Prince by Christmas. It's a 2-in-1, so I'm currently reading the first story and it's quite interesting. And then I'll just be reading that, you know, and sipping on my wine and just watching over my pot. Y'all know the drill. At this time my pasta is cooked, so I'll move on to my chicken. So I just I fry that with some onions and some what are those things called, mushrooms, and add more oil. And then I just add more spices, more seasoning, and what else, pepper, yeah, that. And then I add my baby spinach. Y'all, I don't even know if that's baby spinach or not. It was green and it looked like baby spinach. It was written in Chinese characters, so I don't even know, y'all. So after that, I just add in some of these chickpeas, and then I add in also my tomato and basil. I don't know, tomato, potato, whichever way you say it. It's just a pasta sauce. And then add in more of that cooking cream as well, and more water. I don't even know why I keep explaining to you guys. Like, you can see these things. I know that you can't probably read the names on the labels, but still, it's just so frustrating that I have to explain this. And then I just go ahead and then put in my pasta so that it can just marinate with the sauce. Marinate in the sauce, marinated by the sauce, whichever way. My English is so bad, y'all. And then I also like to add some of these taco cheese. Is this flavored cheese. It has like 3 different cheeses that I would just start cleaning. Like, I love a clean kitchen. I love cleaning immediately after I'm done cooking, because in the past I would usually tell myself that no, I would, you know, clean up everything after I'm done eating or after I take a shower. But I played myself. Like, I used to play myself, because one thing I've noticed about my body is that whenever I eat, whenever I have a meal, my body it just shuts down. Like, my system just shuts down. I become so lazy. I feel so full. I feel so fat. I feel like I can't do anything. I just want to lay down. I don't even want nobody to touch me. Like, I just get so annoyed. I get annoyed by the simplest things. So instead of like waiting to like clean up after my meals, I usually just clean up right before like I'm done cooking, because that is when I still have energy. Like, yeah. And plus I just like I hate seeing dirty plates like in front of me, so I'll just like clean up. So after spending so much time in the kitchen, I feel really dirty, I feel hot, so I just take off my nightgown so that I can go and take my shower. So now I just head over to my bathroom and just get ready to take my shower. So now after my long cold shower, because I love taking cold showers in summer, they're just so refreshing. I would start with my skincare routine, and I love this brush so much. Like, I got this brush like I think 2 years ago, and it still works so well. So I'm just going in with my Sebamed bar soap. So then I go in with these free bands mask. I love using this brand, is one of my favorite brands. I just like I pet my face and just dry it a bit with a towel, and then I just apply that all over my face. I don't know, like, I don't have a way to apply mask. I hate applying mask, but I have to do it anyway. So I literally just drag that all over my face. Now it's time to moisturize the skin. You don't want to walk around with some ashy ass knees. So I've been obsessed with this. Like, I've recently just started using it, but I'm already obsessed. It's the Dove, or it's the intensive moisturizer. Apparently it helps to restore your skin. I don't even know if that is true, but anyways, so this is just me trying to be sexy, y'all. I can't even be sexy for days. And then doing the dance, yes, the night dance, the moisturizing dance. So now this is my favorite part of the evening, which is serving myself a really nice dish and just putting all of that food in my stomach, and just, I don't know, I just love this moment, because that is when I get to appreciate everything, all my hard work in the kitchen, all my random recipes that I make up in my head, and I just get to enjoy this moment right here. I honestly hate a messy dish, or just a dish that just doesn't look appetizing or just inviting. So even if like my meals are not tasty, at least I put in the effort of making them look like they are. So I like just to decorate my dishes. Like right now, I just chopped up some spring onions and just cleaned up my dish. I head over to my dining table. I know it's really tiny. I found this came with my apartment. It's really tiny, but I'm so grateful that I have a place to sit and dine. So I'll just take my cucumber water from the fridge and then just set my table and just enjoy my meal.
Be alright, I know I can't keep chasing after you. If you don't feel some way, I feel.
So then whatever is left over, I'll just put that in a container and then I just store that in the fridge during the afternoons. So I'll just have that for lunch like the next day, or if maybe I get hungry during the middle of the night, which hardly happens. Then I just go and wash my mask off, which is something that I totally hate. It takes so much to like get the face clean. I just hate washing masks off. Now I'll be moisturizing my skin, and at night I started using this Sebamed gel. It's for people with acne. So instead of rubbing it, I actually pet it because somebody advised me that it's actually healthier to pet moisturizer on than rub it, especially when you have acne problems, because it just triggers the acne more. And then I also use some eye cream just sometimes if I remember. This moment I'm pretty much tired, so I'll just be doing my last touch-ups, and then I'm just checking if my doors are locked. A girl gotta be safe. Then I turn off my lights. I know. And then I like to make myself some tea. This have been my latest obsession. This is just the Lipton lemon and mint green tea. So I like to have a cup of that once or twice a day. So sometimes in the morning, sometimes actually just whenever I feel like having it. So I was really craving for it. And then I just add 1 teaspoon of honey, and yeah, that's all. I take off my nightgown to get ready for bed, and then just guys, let's not look at that. I feel pretty naked right now, but this is how I sleep. Sometimes I sleep completely naked because it's just so hot, and it's just really comfortable to sleep naked. So this is the part where I head over to bed. I just fix my blanket and then I continue reading the same book. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but it really just depends on my mood. I like to read a lot. Just kidding. I don't like reading, but I really force myself to read more often these days. So I'll read if I'm in the good mood. I'll read 2 pages or 3 or 1. Really just depends on my mood. So this book is really juicy, as you guys can see. I'm enjoying it, and I'll just be sipping on my tea. after that I'll just update my journal slash diary. I don't write this every day, but I like to write down my feelings when I feel like I just have things to let out, or I just wanna, clear my mind of things, or just if I have things that I wanna manifest in, like I'll write them down, like yeah. But it's just my little secret book. It's my everything. It's my best friend, so all my secrets are in there. So if this book is ever to get lost, I would just go crazy. So then I try to pick something on my laptop to watch, sometimes a movie, sometimes a series, but I'm super obsessed with series. I don't really like watching movies unless I'm watching it with somebody. So I'll be watching there while sipping on my tea while it's still hot. And then yeah, that's all for my nighttime routine, weekend nighttime routine. It's pretty basic. It's not much. I live alone, so it's quite boring. It's just general stuff. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. Bye.